rolling. All right, welcome to another episode of the Chrono Table.
Just to suffer
Reference if the Chrono
every night.
Awesome, you lived, you did it. My name's Brian. That's Nick.
Hi, I'm Nick.
Gotta speak up, dude. No.
Hi, I'm Nick. Today we're going to talk to you about... Are we doing the whole episode over again?
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Alright, we lost the footage.
Yeah. We are.
Anyway, we're going to talk to you a little bit about beginning airsoft gear. So once you figured out that you're into the sport, right, you've been to the field a few times, you've rented a gun, you figure, I really like this, I'm going to start doing it, right? First thing you know is you're going to need some startup money, right? I mean, you can't just jump into it without, you can't.
Mow some lawns, do some chores around the house.
Yeah, you're going to need, I say minimum, and this is probably what anybody will tell you honestly, probably about minimum like $250, probably minimum to get into it. You need $150 for a gun, you need $50 about for like a battery charger. If you don't buy a gun with a battery charger included, you need about, you know, $20, $30-ish minimum for iPro.
I will say with the iPro, don't skimp on iPro.
Don't skimp on iPro.
That's the most, if anything, I think it's, besides getting a gun, I actually advocate that iPro is the most important piece of gear that you can have. Because you only have one set of eyes, and you can buy more guns and more gear, but you can't buy more eyes, so.
Yeah, very true.
It's my little fortune cookie lesson of the day.
But once you realize you're going to get into everything, the other thing you're going to need is a gun. I know that's the big ticket item everyone wants first off the bat. So what you're going to do is you're going to get yourself a combat machine or a SEMA AK. There are other options, but those are pretty much those are the best.
These have been known to be the bread and butter of starting
those are
airsoft packages.
Yeah, perfect. It works.
But it's everything you need in a gun that'll work.
Except that one is plastic.
Yes, that's the one downside is that it's plastic.
Polymer, whatever. Which is fine. For airsoft gun, polymer's fine. It's a good body base. It's really not that bad. But if you want metal, you can get the SEMA AK. SEMA AK is metal and wood. That's the big draw to it. Is it's built very well.
I've heard actually mixed to decent things about the SEMA M4s.
Really?
I've heard mixed things.
I've never actually seen one in person.
I knew a guy that had one. Yeah, he liked it. It's a little bit of work to be done with it.
Do your own research.
Yeah.
See what fits you. But generally, these two guns, and that's not the base model.
This isn't the base model.
CM16. The base model CM16 is like $150, $160. This is like $155, I think, total.
And as always, you know, if you have a field that you can go to or a store you can go to, please, by all means, stop in, ask questions. Staff are more than willing to help you out. It's literally our job when we're not reffing, is helping people try to figure out what they want, how to get it, how to use it, et cetera, et cetera. Personal protection.
Definitely.
PPEs.
PPE, eye protection, for sure. You have a few options when it comes to eye protection. You can go with goggles and a mask. At our field, we require lower face protection, so if you're gonna get goggles, you're gonna have to get a mask too.
We also sell.
Generally, that's what a lot of people go with, just because they
at a convenience.
Yeah, a little cheaper. It tends to fog less.
We do sell an assortment of paintball masks, some ranging from single lens to dual lens. I suggest, but it is not for everybody because of the price point, is the Dye 5 or I4 i5 mask. I've never had really an issue with these fogging.
Guys are great. Guys are fantastic.
Patrick's handing me the i4, or handing me the i4.
Right there.
So no difference between the i4 and the i5 besides one's a little bit smaller than the other. One is a dial liner. We can get into specifics later. This isn't a dye advertisement.
The only difference is these are going to run you anywhere from $90 to $150.
Is that what it is?
At the top price range. That one I think is like $125, $130.
It is a little
difference,
bit more.
depending on what style you get, you're just going to range anywhere from like $90.
It's a lot of schmeckles at once, but they don't fog.
They don't fog. They just don't fog. If you fog a dye mask, you're probably made of lava or something. They're so.
Lava girl. Is that what it is?
Yep.
Why'd you know that?
Because I've done my homework.
There you go. Do your
Unlike
homework.
my co-host.
I just buy whatever is good. God.
What are you fucking looking at, Patrick?
Jesus Christ! All right.
Is it a wrap? We didn't talk about BBs.
No, I was trying to do a next segment.
All right. Buy these. Don't buy these. Oh, sorry.
So examples of good BBs and not so good BBs. By not so good, I mean they're horrible BBs because they will actually break your gun.
Yeah.
Their tolerances and manufacturing quality is low.
Horrible.
Yeah, they're horrible.
You can see the seams and imperfections on them.
Yeah.
Like with the naked
They will
eye.
shatter in your gun. They will destroy your gun.
Yeah,
so
they're not good. Don't use any BBs well, first of all, don't use any BBs you get with the gun.
Yeah.
Usually it's a good rule. And also, don't use BBs that you get from like Walmart or Dick's Sporting Goods.
Any big box store.
Just don't do it. Don't use them. Come to an airsoft store, buy them off the internet, off a reputable retailer. Something like a Vulcan BBs. We got Vulcan BBs, HPA BBs. I mean, those are really high-end BBs. Infinity BBs, Blaster BBs.
ASGs are really nice.
ASGs are really good.
I personally use ASGs.
Yeah. Anything you get off e-bike is going to be great. Anything you get at your local airsoft store is going to be great. Plus, these taste horrible. Those taste way better, generally. I missed the...
We're on. We're shooting this after I swept. Oh God, you actually did. We're shooting this after we close up the shop, and
I feel like I'm going to break a tooth.
both of us are super tired of a migraine.
PSA, don't eat BBs.
Yeah,
Don't eat BBs.
yeah, we should probably put like a disclaimer.
Yeah, we should probably put like a disclaimer.
Another thing that's just kind of random for beginner airsoft is don't buy gas masks.
Yeah, don't buy gas masks.
I try not to like show it when people play the field, but
Yeah.
every time I see someone with a gas mask, it kind of makes me a little nervous because one, those lenses usually aren't ANSI-rated. They're also not meant to be running around with and playing with in strenuous activity.
You are not to offend anybody, you are not fit enough to run around in a gas mask.
Right.
Almost nobody is fit enough to run around in a gas mask.
And the last thing you want is to like have like, come for a day of play
Yeah.
and have one of the refs test it like I do, and then have your lens literally just pop out.
Gas
It
mask.
happens on way more than I cared to let on.
Gas mask looks sweet until 30 minutes from now, you're on the floor wheezing. Like,
Save it for the basement LARPing and the cosplay. I mean, hell, I use gas masks in all my cosplays.
little tips.
Gun bags, yes. Our Stuke, our manager, forgot to mention
Yeah,
tell
we're
us that.
mentioning-
Hey, when you buy a gun, please put it in a gun bag.
Yes, please put it in a gun
As if you know anything about airsoft or follow airsoft, there is a big thing that happened in New York where someone was flashing their guns out in public. I think from a rooftop.
Yep.
Or something like that.
The New York police, having never seen a gun in their lives, flipped out and called in an airstrike and dogs and
Let's just say Flatbush doesn't exist anymore. Whenever you leave your house, please put your guns in a bag
Cover your
or
guns.
even a trash bag if you don't have a gun bag.
Yeah.
But preferably a gun bag because
we sell Vulcan gun bags for like
36
I think $30.
No, yeah,
30 something dollars.
yeah, we sell 36
In-
inch and 46
Yeah,
inch.
in that price range, it's like $25 to $30. You
But,
can get a gun bag, perfectly good for any gun bag.
$20.
Or keep the box.
Or keep
the
your
box.
That's true.
Keep
Keep
the
the
box.
box. Keep the box. Save some money.
Save the environment.
But yeah. So in summation, be prepared, be kind, and
Play with integrity.
buy crypto.
For watching another episode of
that's
Chrono
the end of the
Table,
episode.
I'm Brian.
No.
That's Nick.
No, we already ended the episode. It's already done.
Please
I'm the
follow.
editor.
Please follow.
I'm the editor. I can make
Please
anything
follow us on Instagram
I'm
and
the editor.
Twitter.
I can make
do,
anything
do we
happen.
have a Twitter account?
His head is now an emoji.
I guess we have a
Check
Twitter
that out.
account and our Instagram and Facebook page.
Here it is. Here they all are.
Can it be a dog?
They're there.
Can it be a dog emoji?
You're
Please.
gonna be the pooping.
No.
Yep. Here's all the Twitter, Facebook, Instagram accounts. They're all right here. Here they are.
And
And here's Brian's home address right there. So have fun with
CJ's
that.
not going to be happy.